Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I've been having a play with a fun fold card and this stamp set I haven't used yet, which is the Wishes and Wonders, and it comes with the dies as well, the North Pole Wonder dies. So I'm just only using this and this from there. And as like I say, it's a fun fold card. So this is the card. I think it's so cute. It's got some little gold gems on there, this leafing, but this opens with a bit of a difference. It's a fun swing fold card. I've made something pretty similar to this a long time ago, but I've added an extra panel in the back to keep it sturdy. So it's it's a fun fold swing out card, and then you've got, I use the red, normally you use white, I use the red because I've used the white so you can still write a message. And yeah, it's just so quick and simple to make, and it's all about the fold. So it looks like a shower cubicle, I'd say, on one side. So let's get started. I'll show you the pieces you'll need. So I've got a piece of the brushed foils. This is 3x2 and it's big enough just to fit that little reindeer on. And if I can maneuver it, I might try and get an extra one out of there because there's two in the packet. Just for a bit more if I can. Yeah, there we go. I can maneuver those on there and I can cut those out. What have I got that for? I can't remember, but for some reason that wants to keep sliding up. You need a piece of white cardstock, which is 5x8. You'll need half of an A4 cardstock then, which is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and you're just going to basically fold this in half, making sure that everything is lined up. I got a spare piece of DSP from off the front. I just didn't want to throw it in the bin, so I've just decorated, or you could do it there. It's entirely up to you. And this we're going to score, so simple, at 2, 4 and 6. And that's it. This is my designer series paper, and I might swap it around this time, and the piece that I cut out the centre I went and put back in. Mind you, I like the red and the white together, so let's just keep this the same. This is for our sentiment, and with the red cardstock, that's what the red cardstock is for. So I can layer my sentiment up on the front. So I'm going to grab my glue. You will be so impressed how quick this card goes together. And for that extra little bit of cardstock, and your friends will all be impressed with it as well. Oh, shavings. Yeah, Gaynor's made a boo-boo, but it doesn't matter. Only glue around the outside. I should have just done that, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to use the largest of the stitched frames and I'm going to cut that out. I'm just going to try and centralize it in the center of my card. Same gap either side as at the top. And run that through. So that pops out quite easily. What I wanted to do, see, was I've well and truly stuck that down. But if you glue just around the outside, you can take that piece then and turn it around for that. But we're going to use this anyway. we're going to use it that way round. So what I'll do, I've got my designer series paper here with me. I used this size to cut out, so I'm going to do exactly the same. I would have had that piece behind there, but like I say, only glue around the outside so that piece stays loose, and then that piece will go on there. I couldn't use this piece on a card anyway because it's got a chunk at the bottom, so still comes in handy for pieces that I need. So that now will get glued on there. Whoops. Getting into my other ones. So they can go back. My oval can go back, my circle can go back. You can do this with this oval, you can do it with the square, and you can also do obviously with the circle. As long as you're cutting the right shape out and you're keeping it, putting it back, that's where it's going to go. So I'm going to grab, oh, this one's starting to squirt out with glue. I mean, if you want, you could even put the same piece back in, but I'm going to try and level that up. Give me a nice pattern. Perfect. We'll do some stamping in a moment. I'm just going to die cut these pieces. I mean, you could use a larger piece of the brushed metal if you want. Foil card, and have even more shapes if you wanted to. I just wanted to keep it quite simple for today's card. And you're just going to be careful to pop out the reindeer horns. Perfect. My other one is stuck to my there we go. So we've got an extra one. I've utilised that to the max. I mean, I suppose I could let me show you. Oh, I've got an itchy back. I don't think I'd get love art, but I've got this, and maybe I'll get some tiny little and use them as decorations. Just make the most out of what you've got, isn't it? You know, if you don't like to waste. So I'm going to use them instead of my gems. So I can just pop those back away, keep them safe. And not only that, you know me ladies, I like to go ahead. So this, you're going to fold this way. And again that way, and then this one is going to come this way. So it's round, round and round. So it's an upside down U with a tick on the side, and that's how it's going to go in our card. So I'm going to stamp on here. Just going to grab a couple of dimensionals ready for my gorgeous little reindeer, and I can decide, yeah, I think I'll add that there. Look at this oozing out. So while my glue is out, just so it's not hanging over the edge, keeping that shape. Let me just pop the lid on this for a minute because it's just decided it wants to be a little fountain. So while that's occurring, fetch the card in. I'm just going to stick, I'm going to have one down here this time, and the other one is going there. There we go. I'm just, oh, I need a tiny little bit more, that's all I need. Perfect. I'll put the lid on that just for now. Right, now let's pop that to one side. I have got these beautiful leaves on here, and I'm just gonna stamp 2 and just twist just for a little bit more. You could even do some on this side if you want. I mean, your circles go in there, but we can add, you'll see them when the card is closed. So that's the green, keeping with the designer series paper colour. I've used Old Olive. And now I'm using Real Red. And on the inside I'm putting Special Delivery just on this side. And I'm relatively keeping it in the middle, so we can write to and then who it's from on the bottom. Yeah, I did a card like this many moons ago. Wow, I can't remember. Must be when I first, not long after I first started crafting. So that looks like it needs straightening up a little bit actually. So if I get the straight edge, which is that edge, because I did this on the little trimmer. Oh, it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Put my cloth away. And now we'll glue that on there and then trim around that. So I just want to give that a glue. So now we can fetch our card in, and we're going to fold this and we're going to glue that in there, but you're going to center it top and bottom, and make sure that you're going to take that all the way up to that glue line. So just glue in that panel, just your first panel, and I'm going to fold my card in half like so, and then I'm going to grab the card itself and I'm going to centralize that, and then I can just press that down. Excuse me, ladies. I need a tissue. So there, this folds back like this. Sorry, oh, have I done that over the... That's it. Just making sure I reaffirming my score lines. So now with this, we're just going to add glue on that section, and then we can add our circle in. So again, don't want none on there. Now, I mean, I can put these in skew width like I have that one, but I want to try and keep them as straight as possible. Whoops. You have to make sure you're in your hole and that you can poke your card through. Have I done something wrong? I think I have, haven't I? Yes. Gaynor, take it off quick. Oh, I made a boo-boo, girl. Sorry. Just wait there a minute. That's right. So that's right. So let me just whoosh, get rid of the glue off there. Gaynor folded it wrong. I make this mistake so you don't have to. So you won't see this, I don't think, because this is where my circle's going. So right there now. Gaynor. Right, that's right. We're gonna now glue the top here and down that side and all this, and we're just going to keep away from the circle. That's right, Gaynor did the wrong bit first. So fold this over and give that a good adhering down, so we get that shape there. Don't forget I add glue there, so that's what we want. So we got that shape now. Perfect. And we need glue on there. I was on the right side, I just folded the card wrong. Again, we can line these up. Making sure it's in that hole, and then I'll just give that chance to glue, for that glue to go off. Perfect, that's what you need. Don't worry about that, that's hidden in the back of the card, no one's going to see that. So when we open up, we got that shape. So you can, like I say, you can do circles, ovals, or the square. It's entirely up to you. So now I'm just going to attach this cute little reindeer and pop him on the center of my circle. How cute! That is so cute. Now with this, I am going to glue this onto my cardstock. Perfect. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that piece is 2.5 by 3/4. So let me write that down. I'll do it on the blog. 2.5 by 3/4. Label Whisper White. Card is 8.25 by 5 7/8. Fun Swing Fold card. 4 1/8. DSP. And then white cardstock at 5 by 8, score long side at 2, 4 and 6. DSP is 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. Red, real red, that's real red, is 1 inch by 2 5/8. Have to go behind the label. And what else? and I had a spare piece of DSP, but that's optional, and silver foil for decoration is 2 by 3. I'll write those down on the blog. I'm going to try, now I'm cutting down the cards, is to try and get them on the blog as well. So fetch my little trimmer in. So 2 and 5/8 by 1. And there's my label. They can go back in my scraps bin. I can pop some dimensionals on there. Close this down. Following those dots, that I can keep sure that label's down, and then perfect. I can add 1, 2, 3. Just pop that in there. 1. Oops. That's to stick to my finger, not the card. 2. 3. So there we go. I've added 3 of those beautiful little gold dots down. You could have carried on and added a few more, but there we have it. There is that fun swing fold card. Swing out card. Yay, there we go. There's the one I did with the gems. This is the one I've done with the silver foiling. Perfect. So that reminds me of a shower cubicle. I don't know why I would think things like that, but there we are. That is my card for tonight. Brave face and all. But thank you guys. I love all you so much. Thank you for all the support over the weeks. It's been marvellous. Can't thank you all enough for the wonderful messages. But do take care. Come back and see what I make on, what day will this card go out? Come back and see what I make tomorrow. Sunday. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays and Sundays. Bye.